What's up, everybody? This is the Very Nasty Man channel. That's right, the Very Nasty Man channel. I'm calling it that because that's apparently what Herb calls me. He's a very nasty man. So we're gonna go with the flow, and until she comes up with another name for me, it's gonna be what we're gonna be. So obviously, if you can tell by the title, the topic tonight's gonna be Merv and Doug. I like to call him Deadbeat Doug. That's right, Deadbeat Doug. Now, we're going to go into story time. Story time while I drive home. So, the other night, Merv was running his fucking mouth again and just saying nothing good. So hold on. All right, that's better. My audio was messing up. Anyway, so where was I? The other night, Merv was talking some mad fucking shit, as usual. And my name got brought up. I heard from one of my coworkers at the time that, hey man, this Merv talking about you. Apparently, he watched some of the stuff, and I told him to go on to Natasha's. And he found that. Anyway, I'm like, well, let's see what she's got to say. Since she wants to bring my name up, she must want to talk to me. Must be on her mind. Must be just burning. So she was talking about how I can sit up on panel with a bunch of old broads. That's her words. Well, just so you know, Merv, these are my friends. I don't. I hang out with the older population. I don't hang out with people my age. People my age are just dumb as a box of rocks. But let's rewind. I'm getting a little off track here. So, I was watching and she was talking. She kept bringing me up a couple of times. I don't remember exactly what, but I was kind of like perturbed. And it isn't the first time that I've been brought up in that troll channel community. I think it was Crafton and Kim or whatever their fucking name is. Red Kim and goddamn Taylor driving Crafton. They brought me up. Oh, he's too young to be there. He's so cute. He should come over to the dark side. Come to our side. Bah, 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 bah. I laughed. I didn't say anything to that one because I kind of thought it was stupid. They're just looking for a way to bring up their stuff. Anyway, so I was tired of it. I heard my name get brought up, and I'm like, this time, no, I really think I want to address this shit. So, and yes, she was attacking Natasha that night. I'm not the kind of guy that's going to sit idly by while my friends get attacked. And I'm not going to be the guy who's just like, oh, that's not okay. That's not nice. Don't do that. No, I'm like a virus, bro. Like, I'll get in your mind, I'll fucking sit there, and then when the time's right, I'll start infecting you, and it's a slow infection. Anyway, so I go over to the Merv's channel and listen to some bullshit about me and Natasha and all of her community and how she's a scammer, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, all right, I gotta say something. So I started off real kind. And my comment to her, it started off, I don't remember the whole thing. I have to show you, so I'll have to show it on screen another time or whatever. This is my first live, okay? I'm learning. Anyway, and I'm driving home. So, anywho's for diddles. I leave a comment, and it's not in chat because she had a subscriber mode and I had to wait an hour, so I subscribed. This will be important for later. So I subscribed, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll wait. And I waited. Then I'm like, forget it. I'll leave a comment. The live ended. I decided to type out this little sentence, and it started with, "Dear Merv." Didn't even say dear. I said Merv. I didn't even say Merv. I said, my condolences goes out to your family for the loss of your son, Merv. I think I brought up Merv somehow. Anyway, The point is, I gave condolences for the loss of her son. That was a big point. I didn't want her to feel like I was attacking the fact she lost a child. That is really beneath me. I will not do that. I do feel bad that what happened to her son. I don't know the full story, but nonetheless, it is not okay. I haven't heard Natasha ever talk about her son. I've never talked about her son. So I gave her my condolences, blah, blah, blah. Then I went to my next paragraph. The next paragraph was also kind of important, starting of it. I said, but that does not excuse your actions as of late. Because she's been really like inciting violence towards people, not just Natasha, people in the community. I've had a few emails to my employer from people, and that's why I kind of stepped back from that job. They didn't like it, and I'm kind of like, okay, well, that's cool. Anyway, I found a new job. I was planning on leaving anyway. Long story on there. So, um, let's see, my condolences. But that is our excuse your actions as of late because she's been inciting that violence, hate, and I had enough. So I said my 2 cents. I'd have to really pull up that max set. That's important. But I said some things, and then I left it, and then I went over to Natasha's chat because she happened to be doing a live. I went over there, and what someone on Merv's panel said, or on Merv's channel, whether it was Merv or one of her friends, I'm not 100% sure because I didn't pay attention to that. I don't watch the full stream. I don't sit there and dream about it. I just real quick. Okay, so I'm in the stream, and sorry, I just pulled in the house, got a little sidetracked. And I let Merb have it. Oh no, I went to Natasha's stream, and then Natasha said that someone in Merb's chat brought up something pretty, again, another hard subject. I don't even want to bring it up, but let's just say it involved that. So in that comment that I left, I also left a sub comment. Said a couple things I don't regret, but that were said out of anger. But I don't take them back. I don't do that. So I know the ending. Let me see if I can pull it up here. It'll be my clipboard, or no, it'll be my text. Okay, I think this is it. Nope. Still going through my text. Hold on. Here it is. So I'm going to read you the whole thing. I came and I heard because she was asking people to come over there to her chat. Remember, this is before I went back to Natasha's and heard what happened. So I came and I heard enough of this. First off, I'm going to start by saying, MRB, I'm sorry what happened to your son. My condolences to you and your family. But with that said, that does not excuse your actions as actions that I have witnessed on this live. I haven't heard you say a single nice thing about my friend. was pretty basic, like, hey, I want the best for everybody because I really want all communities to grow and have their own communities and sub communities. And oh, that would be awesome. That's kind of like the whole point of YouTube. But so I commented that. I knew it would get her attention the next day. So the next day rolls around and she dissects this comment. She's literally like picking at it. Excuse me. So she's telling me a nasty man. This is when the fact that it gets brought up that why would someone like my age be hanging out with a bunch of, what did she call them? Broads, old broads. So now I feel like it's my time to answer her question on my channel. Why do I hang out with what you call as old broads? Well, I like them. They're my friends. They've been nothing but supportive for me and given me a great time when I go on panel. They've never said one bad thing about me. So that's why I hang out with those old broads there, Merb. Because they're cool. Uh, I can't think of one person in the community now that I dislike. Now we're gonna kind of go into something a little different. Tonight, Merb was doing well. I guess we can go start with last night. There was a member on Natasha's channel who was a good friend of mine. I actually considered him a close friend, like I pretty much do anyone on there. We kind of got started on the channel at the same time. We kind of hung out. He made some sideways jokes that, to each his own. But whatever, I'll laugh. I'll say his name. I don't give a fuck because I kind of want him to come up and say his fucking shit on my channel so I can tell him you're wrong, bro. Natasha cared a lot about you. Anyway, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. So this gentleman, Doug, went on and talked a bunch of smack and lies about the community, how his experience was, and it gave him a heart attack, blah, blah, blah. If you know anyone from Natasha's channel, you know the story already, so I don't need to go into details. But it was pretty much blaming Natasha for like everything. Scamming, calling her a cult, relating her to L. Ron Hubbard, the leader of Scientology. Just comical shit. And so I very disappointed, very upset. Matter of fact, when Natasha told me that Doug, you were going on to, it was Kim and Crafton's, I heard at first. I was actually blown away and I called bullshit. I was like, no, that's not Doug. They've done this before to where, oh, we got somebody close to Natasha and then you don't. Like, ow. Anyway. So I was like, Natasha, it isn't him. Like, I don't think it is. She's like, I really do. And I'm like, okay, well then let's find out. She told me some evidence why she thought it was, and I'm like, fuck, maybe it is. So he goes on there, spews a bunch of lies about her. I'm hurt because he was a friend of mine, and he's literally said, "Oh," and they brought up my comment, and he said he didn't say my name specifically, which I wish he would, because then I would just go off on him. Um, he didn't say my name specifically, but it said he got so mad about it he had to get offline. Well, good for you, Doug. I'm glad you had to get offline because maybe you should. That little heart of yours is kind of weak. Um, so yeah, he got all upset, called me out. I was like, I didn't have time that night to get into chat and do any bullshit and kind of cause with him because I was hanging out with my group. I was hanging out with Natasha, and so I let that pass last night. Then today, I watch MRB again for a brief minute. I don't get brought up, which is good. They kept my name out their mouth. But someone else from her community, supposedly someone else from Natasha's community, comes up or wants to come up. She's like, oh, but I'm scared that you'll block me and blah, blah, blah. So Cheryl, Merv, whatever you want to be called, says, oh, we don't block people here. We don't silence people. Call in, call in, call in. I'm like, huh, you don't silence people, huh? I got a wild hair up my ass. I'm like, let's see this. And Doug's in chat, by the way. Oh, you people following Natasha, if you want a soft place to land, we're nice here. And all this bullshit. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me now, bro? You are so two-faced. Oh, I came up with a new hashtag for him in this when he's typing all this. I'm like, dipshit Doug. Run with that, by the way. Dipshit Doug. And so I'm getting perturbed because he keeps throwing it out there, like spamming her chat with this, which is what he does. Instead of like, because when I guess I kind of do the same thing in Natasha's chat where I'm like, oh, likes and thumbs up, blah, blah, blah. But it's custom every time. It's not the same line every time. We have this many and this many. Okay, nonetheless. So he's pulling us, we got to stop place to land every like 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes. And I'm like, Doug, just shut up. So I want to put this comment. So I type in the comments. I'm like, because I'm now a subscriber, and I'm like, I comment. And she says he doesn't silence people. Perfect. Let's see. So I get in chat. And I'm like, hashtag Dirty Doug. No, dipshit Doug. Excuse me, not Dirty Doug. That was another one. Dipshit Doug. Bro, I thought you were a solid dude, I said, bro, I thought you were a solid guy. But turns out, under pressure, you're just a snowflake. You melt and you disappear. So, motherfucker, I called him out. Merv, Carolyn, whatever your fucking name is, gets on and goes, oh, that nasty man Glenn's in chat. Silence him. Silence that nasty, nasty man. Hence the new name. I'm going to roll with it until Merv comes up with something better. So she did what she said she doesn't do, is silence people. I've seen people in Natasha's chat do the same thing from their side. And Natasha's like, oh, come on up. Say some shit. You want to talk shit? Talk shit. Talk to my face. Not silence them. Then once they talk shit, yeah. Once they spew the shit out their mouth, she does. Fair enough. But Herb didn't even give me a chance. She didn't give Chad a chance to talk to me. She silenced me right off the bat. Which I'm fine with. I didn't want to really say much more besides you're a dumb bitch. And then he got two-faced Doug. Wait till that guy just won't shut up. Oh, I also said he's like the bottom feeder I catch and throw back. Little bluegill. Doug the bluegill. Doug the catfish. That's giving him credit. But that'd be a nice catch of catfish. Anyway. She silenced me. Well, Merv, since you're going to silence me on your channel, I went and created my own. Well, I've had one, and I have other videos. You can go ahead and probably play them all and comment how shitty they are and how much of a bad man I am. Well, Merv, here I am. Come on to my panel sometime. You're going to see this, and I know you're going to probably record it and send it to your fucking whatever, and I know you're going to probably be like, oh, I'm so scared to call the cops. Well, I ain't going to hurt you, Merv. I don't even want to fucking come near you. I'm across the goddamn country. Wouldn't want to send people to come hurt you because that'd be a waste of their fucking time. Because you're a nobody. As much as you want to be relevant, you ain't relevant. I'd love to see you do half of the shit other creators, not just Natasha, other creators in the true crime community do. You make things a true crime. You're trying, by your actions, trying to get someone hurt so you can cover a true crime and it involve a specific creator. That's so fucked up. Look, Merv, I'm here. You want to talk? That suck. Because I'm like a little virus, like I said earlier. I implant myself in your brain and I slowly eat at it. Slowly. I'm not too pressured of making it fast. I'm gonna annoy the shit out of you, Merb. In my opinion, me and you are going to war because you're just a flat out liar. That's my problem with you. And I've seen it and you've done it to me. That's why I have a problem with you. You made me look like a bitch. You said I deleted that comment. Well, now I put it on my channel so everyone can hear it. I have no shame. By the way, I know you deleted it because if you check your Twitter, dumb bitch, I tweeted you about it and you're like, oh no, I better delete it because I look wrong. So, yes, you deleted my comment. My comment was there. Now it's on my channel that you can't touch. I still say it to you and I still mean it. You're a liar. You have no evidence to back it up. I got 3% battery left, so I got to get rolling. But bottom line of this live, Merb, come at me, girl. I love it. I thrive off of it. This shit right here, you can say whatever you want about anyone else, but me, I'll tell you right now, I'll thrive in this because it's what I do. I've been called so many names in the book. I could bet you I've heard every one you're gonna come up with. Nasty man, I've heard that one. Violent man, stupid man, pig. I've heard it all. And guess what? I ain't going nowhere, bitch. And yeah, I'm gonna call you a bitch. I don't care. Come at me. Because this is my channel. I get to say what I want on my channel about who I want. It's my opinions are expressed on this channel. And like I said, comment, only you can change other people's opinions about you. All right, I got to go. 1% battery. Have a good night, guys, and check out my lives. I'll be back.